Yes, students. Now we will revise chapter 9, which talks about job costing. So we have started with the methods of costing. We have covered two methods in the previous chapter, that is unit and batch costing. Now we will learn the third, which is job costing. Sir, which type of entities will follow job costing is? Guys, whoever is doing the work after receiving the customer order as per the customer requirements. When I am doing the work or job as per the customer's requirement after receiving the order from the customer, then I would be following job costing. By following job costing, what do I do, sir? I will calculate the cost of each job separately. So to complete the job, I would have incurred a number of expenses. So for each job, I will maintain a separate job cost sheet and calculate the cost of completing each and every job separately. For example, I will accumulate the cost of material, labor, and overhead incurred for each job. Like material also, I would have used it for number of jobs, but for one particular job, what is the material cost? Same way, sir, my workers would have worked for number of jobs. We will see how much time they have dedicated or allocated for this particular job, and we will accordingly calculate the cost, guys. Yes, sir. Now, sir, this kind of method of costing is followed by the entity which are producing the same product on continuous basis, or when they are manufacturing or producing each product differently, which is unique. Unique, the second one, correct? So under job costing, each job would be unique. Each task I complete would be unique. Yes. So what is it? We will see. Quickly, we'll go through. This method of costing is used in job order industries where the production is as per the requirement of the customer. It is not like I will manufacture and keep it, you will come and buy. No, no. You will come and give the order. Only then I will start doing the work as per your specification. In job order industries, the production is not on continuous basis. Rather, it is only when order from the customer is received. But it can be continuous. For example, I will not be keep on manufacturing and keep it. But if I am receiving the customer orders frequently, very regularly, will I be doing the work regularly, continuously? Yes. But what are they trying to communicate here? Not in continuous means, guys, we are not manufacturing and keeping the output so that customer will come and buy it. No, we are not doing it. Only when you come and order, we will start working. It is only when order from the customer is received, and that too as per the specification of the customers. Method used in such type of business organization is job costing or job order costing. Guys, we have already learned the cost sheet chapter. In cost sheet chapter, whatever we did was, I have prepared a cost sheet maybe for a company as a whole. Means by considering what work they are doing or what job they are completing, we will prepare the cost sheet for the company as a whole for a year, for a month, or for a quarter. But under job costing also we can prepare a cost sheet for each job separately. For each job separately. That means there will be a separate cost sheet for each and every job. And for the organization, for easy maintenance, what they do is they will give a name for each and every job, or maybe the number. They will give it. If you guys also observe, the best example for job costing is the motor workshops or the service. When you guys leave your two wheelers for service, they would have maintained one job card telling what all work we have done for your vehicle. And they will explain you, this is what the costs are. If you ask, if not, they will tell, sir, this is the bill, please pay the amount in the counter, we will clear your vehicle. So if you pay the bill, they will seal it and give it to you. You have to take it to the security guard. You will tell, okay, sir, you are free to take your vehicle. Clear. So if you observe in that job card, they would have given the details of what and all we have earned. What is the labor charges? What is the material consumed? Everything they would have given. Clear. So did they maintain it only for you? Yes. With respect to your vehicle, they have maintained separate job card. Likewise, they would have maintained it for each and every vehicle which they serviced. Clear. So that is the best example for job cost sheet or job card. Oh. So what is the process under job costing, guys? Simple. We will prepare a job cost sheet where we will consider what is the material cost, labor cost, and overhead cost incurred for each and every job separately. Here we can also cost the journal entry, which is as same as what we discussed in cost accounting system, guys. They can either ask the question on cost sheet, where you will follow the same format which we discussed in cost sheet chapter. but all the items might not come. Okay, we have discussed all the items from A to Z, everything. But sir, when they ask the question in the exam, when they ask on everything, clear. Even in the class, we discussed one illustration from ICI material where almost every item was given. Clear. So will they ask so much items in the exam, sir? May not be, guys, because that is very much time taking. Oh, fine. So whatever, one thing is they can ask you to prepare job cost sheet, or else the other one is journal entry. Journal entry is nothing but whatever we learned in cost accounting system under non-integrated in cost books. Same to same interest rates. Oh, let us see. For purchase of material, what is the entry we will pass? Stores ledger to cost ledger control account. Next, for the value of direct material issued to the job. Issued to the job in the sense direct material always. Here, issued to the production, they may not mention. They may give it as issued to the job, which is nothing but like a production. Yes. So what is the entry, sir? Work in progress to stores ledger as a direct material. It is considered to be direct. Sir, what if it is returned back? Means whatever was issued to the job is given back. Then reverse the entry. What is it, sir? Stores ledger to work in progress. Whatever entry we have passed here, we need to just reverse. Next, sir, what if I return back the goods to the suppliers? Purchase returns. This is PR. Purchase returns. When you purchase, what is the entry you have passed? Just reverse. Just reverse it. So stock is going out, sir. So the entry would be cost ledger to stores ledger control account. Then if there is any indirect material, straight away send it to where? The factory overhead control account. Yeah, you would have purchased. When you have purchased, you would have passed the same entry for both direct as well as indirect material. But when you are transferring, you will transfer it to whom? Factory overhead control account to store structure. Then for wages paid, what is the entry? Wages control to cost ledger control count. Then in direct wages and indirect wages. Sir, can I combine both of this and pass one compound entry? That is also fine. Okay. Now coming to this. So if it is the direct wages, where do we transfer it to? Work in progress. So work in progress to wages control. If it is indirect wages, it will go to factory overhead control account. So factory overhead control account to wages control. Then, if there is any other indirect expenses paid other than indirect material and indirect wages, then where do we record it, sir? In factory overhead control account. Factory overhead control to cost ledger. It is nothing but like any factory or production overhead incurred. Next, we are charging it, means we are observing the factory overhead. What is the entry? Whatever factory overhead is observed, where do we send it to? To WAP control. So who is the receiver? WAP control. Who is the giver? Factory overhead. Debit the giver, debit the receiver, credit the givers. Okay. Then for the total cost of jobs completed, similar to cost of production, here we will call it as cost of job completed. Where are we sending it, sir? There we used to send it to finished goods control account now. Yes, but here there is nothing called finished goods control account. So try straight away send it to where, guys? Cost of sales. Cost of sales to WAP control. Hope you are understanding. It is nothing but cost of production. Clear? We used to send from where to where? WAP control to finished goods control. But when it comes to job, there won't be a finished goods control account. If at all, if by chance if they are given in the question, then follow the same procedure which we discussed in cost accounting system. Clear? Normally, finished goods will not be there. So straight away, cost of job completed. Where do you transfer it to? Cost of sales. Okay, sir. Now, whatever balance is there in cost of sales, you will transfer it to costing P&L account and record the sales in costing P&L account. Sir, instead of opening the cost of sales and closing it, can I straight away transfer here only to costing P&L account? Yes. You can transfer this to costing P&L account. On the debit side, you will record the cost of sales or the cost of job completed. On the credit side, you record sales. Where, sir? In costing P&L. Clear? So in that case, you can avoid preparing this one extra account. Clear? Or else, sir, in between this, can I bring even sales account also, sir? Yes. Clear? But in order to save time, better record the sales in costing P&L account here. Clear? Yes. Notes you can see. General ledger adjustment account is another name for cost ledger. Here everywhere I have used cost ledger control account, which is nothing but general ledger, guys. Okay, sir. Then the balance of costing profit and loss account will show you what profit or loss made on that particular job. Then the balance of cost ledger control account shall be carry forward. carry forwarded. Means it is like maybe the incomplete work, or we will carry it to the next year or next period. Last one. With the balance on all the accounts, trial balance can be drawn. Yeah, sometimes they may ask you, if they ask you to prepare the ledger accounts, there are two kind of questions. One, they can ask only ledger accounts, or else they will ask you to prepare ledger accounts along with trial balance. Along with trial balance. That's all. That is all about this chapter. Very simple and small, sharp.